Adar is known for many things, but perhaps people's strongest association is a song we tend to sing at this point of the year. Mishenichnas Adar marbin b'simcha. When Adar starts, one should increase joy. And while this is a fun song to sing, the source for the song is really quite odd. The last parak of Mishnah Tanit has a discussion of various fast days, including those centered around the siege and destruction of the temples. Before introducing the specific laws of what is and not allowed on the most stringent of these fasts, Tisha B'Av, the Mishnah states a broader halachic imperative about the time. Mishenechnas Av mematim b'simcha. When Av starts, one should limit happiness. This makes sense. The events of Av are perhaps the most tragic in Jewish history, and it makes sense to limit happiness in this month. It is the month of destruction, of exile. The Gemara, however, takes this idea and reverses it for Adar. It says just like for Av we limit happiness, in Adar we increase it. Well, at first glance, nothing is troubling about this Gemara. If we think about it, there could be two major questions. One, why in Adar, out of any other month, should we increase happiness? And two, what is the relationship between Adar and Av that makes them opposites of each other? In an attempt to answer the first question, Rashi suggests something odd. He says we should specifically increase happiness in Adar because of the miracles of Purim and Pesach. The miracles of Purim and Pesach. The first half of Rashi makes sense. We should increase happiness in Adar because of Purim. But why does Rashi include Pesach? And all the more so, then what is the connection between Adar and Av? By adding Pesach, I think Rashi is trying to teach us a fundamental point about the nature of happiness we should be aiming for. He may be referring to a fundamental point of connection between Purim and Pesach. When there are two Adars because of a leap year, which Adar do you celebrate Purim in? The first or the second? The Gemara answers the second, because you want Pesach to follow Purim and be somech geula legeula. The Gemara is noticing a fundamental thematic connection between Purim and Pesach. They are both stories of redemption, of geula. Following this idea, the reason why Rashi explains we increase Simcha on both Purim and Pesach is to teach us a fundamental point about the nature of Simcha we should be feeling during this time. It is not happiness for happiness' sake, it is something much more specific. It is the Simcha of geula, a happiness of being redeemed. This also explains why we learn out Mishenechnas Adar from Mishenechnas Av. Limiting happiness in Av is not sadness for sadness' sake. It is sadness for the better appreciation of our galut. Adar is the fundamental opposite. Adar is happiness of being redeemed. The essence of Simcha Shel Geula is joining together as a community and sharing and increasing happiness together. This is mirrored in the mitzvot of the day. We send mishloach manot to friends, we give to the needy, we share a seudah. All this reflects the notion of Simcha Shel Geula, of happiness that stems from and serves the unity of our people. Adar Sameach.